The eighth problem, I would only wish to do a thorough explanation. All the presentation need be done by you people, and I only wish to focus on the explanation part. You can see that for a pair of parallel lines, the transversal is always a straight line, but here it is tweaked and it makes an angle, and an angle is never allowed to follow any set of rules for the given parallel lines. But if we are able to make this a straight line in between two parallel lines by adding another parallel line which is parallel to L as well as M, then this is parallel to all these three are mutually parallel, and now this becomes one transversal and this will become another transversal, and again the rules will be as usual for any given pair of parallel lines with a straight transversal. So similarly I will cut through this angle and make it two parts. Now this is 1 and this is angle 2, and angle 1 will be alternate interior angles are equal for CD parallel PQ, and therefore angle X will be angle 1 will be 55 and 2 will be 38 because alternate interior angles are equal. Now if I add these two, that will be my angle X will be angle 1 plus angle 2, which is nothing but comes to 93 degrees. The next problem, the next second bit is designed this way. It is nothing but these things have been cut off, and the explanation that has been given for the first bit holds for this too. Nothing but an extension, and you will get the same figure here. Once again, co-interior angles, the sum of co-interior angles is supplementary, and therefore this is 40, and it goes without saying that this will be 55 degrees. 125, 55 make up 180, and these two will be 95 degrees is the X value, the sum of these two. Now extension of the same logic, I will be going about with another parallel line, and these three are supposed to be parallel to one another, and as you can see this has been joined and clubbed together. But I know this value because these two are co-interior angles, therefore I can arrive at this angle by saying that it is nothing but 180 because co-interior angles are supplementary. This is the rule I'm following here, and therefore it is nothing but 52 degrees, this part. If this is 52, then this is nothing but minus 52 to and 92 degrees. If this is 92, then again the sum of these two will be 180, and therefore I can arrive at this. Even before arriving at this and this happen to be corresponding angles, and we know that corresponding angles are always equal, therefore X is 92. So you need to go in for the calculation part. This bit appears to be quite tricky, but simple addition of, now we know that AB is parallel to CD, it has been given for all the bits, so I shall extend this, and now I only add one more parallel line as usual, which was previously the central one. Now I have added the rear one, and see the issue. I'm supposed to find out X. I can get this angle because for this line parallel this line with transversal CE, these two happen to be co-interior angles and they are supplementary. Therefore angle 1 will be the difference of these two, which is 68 degrees, and these two angles for the AB parallel, I am going for this direct line AB parallel L. These two will be co-interior angles and these two will be supplementary. Therefore 180 minus 128 happens to be 52 degrees, and I have got 52 here and 68 here, and this being a line, the entire angle is 180. Therefore 180 minus 68 plus 52 will give me this X, isn't it? If I add these two and remove from this, that will be my x. This happens to be 120 this sum. Therefore 120 will be 60 is my x.